The ATMA exam is your key to elite management institutes. Watch out this video to discover college selection, cutoffs, and vital exam tips from esteemed educator and mentor Ankur Agarwal, ensuring your dream school admission.
Just that you can take a screenshot of this slide, right? Because this is a summary of the whole thing. So this will be just to say with you when you will be taking up some information about the exam. So exam name is AIMS Test for Management Admission, which is ATMA, right? Examination body is Association of Indian Management Schools, AIMS, right? So this is AIMS. So as the IIMs are conducting CAT examination, XLRI is conducting the Z examination, IFP is conducting the IFP examination. So AIMS is conducting this ATMA examination. And this is a national level examination, right? So do not take it as a state level. Maybe this is for say Delhi or UP or MP or Tamil Nadu, right? This is not a state level examination. This is a national level Indian examination. And this examination is conducted 4 to 5 times in a year. So you have chance for the entry in the July session, right? And this is a center-based online mode. So when you are going for the examination, so you will be writing the examination online, right, on system. So this is the reason there is a no option to write the examination at home. You need to reach the test center. Duration 3 hours, right? Now what is the syllabus? So we are like very curious, very like anxious about how what to prepare. So this is analytical reasoning skills, right? So reasoning, uh, coding, decoding, blood relation, directions, a series, alphabet series, number series, right? Sitting arrangement, linear arrangement, circular arrangement, all those type of reasoning based questions are there, right? Verbal skills, so reading comprehension, grammar, tenses, right? Part of a speech, para jumbles, right? So all those things are there in the English section. And quantitative, so quantitative is typically level of time and temp, percentage, profit and loss, time and distance, time and work, right? Simple interest, compound interest, all those things are there, right? Linear equation. So everything is very simple, and overall the level of questions are also very simple. Now, examination pattern. So total 180 questions of MCQ type. If you are marking it correct, you will be awarded +1 mark. And if the question is wrong, right? So this is a little like problematic area. 0.25 marks will be deducted. So I suggest that please mark the question when you have a good confidence that okay, your option is correct, right? Otherwise, you will be awarded negative mark, and this will overall downgrade your score, right? So whatever you're doing in the examination, so everything will go waste. So whenever you have a good confidence, okay, this question is correct, this option is correct, then only mark the option. So leaving the questions unattempted will not have any effect on you, right? So no positive marks, no negative marks. If you are unsure that you are not knowing the answers, you can leave the question unattempted, right? This is better rather than marking the wrong option. So language of the examination is English, right? So there are some other examination in India which are in some different state languages, right? But this exam is only one language, which is English. Fees for this examination is 2000 rupees. This is the registration fees. When you will register, so you will be paying this online, right? Around 750 plus colleges are there in the examination, and different courses are offered: MBA, PGDM, MCA, PGDBA, MMS, right? All those centers are there, and approximately 102 test cities are there. So this is inclusive of the new test centers. Examination date, as we have just discussed, 23rd July, right? And see, this is the phone number, right? And this is the official website, www.atmaims.com. So eligibility is what? First is Indian citizen, right? So we are there, Indian citizen, right? And a graduation with a minimum of 50% aggregate, right? So this is not like PCB or PCM, right? This is aggregate. So 50% aggregate. If you are having, so you are able to apply for this examination, right? And who the candidates who are there in the final year of graduation, right? They can also apply provisionally, but they have to submit the final mark sheet somewhere like around the month of September or October, when you will be there in the institution, right? And there is no age limit, right? There is no age limit. So those who are like trying to switch over their professional career, right, they can also add the management qualification in the resume, right? And those who think they already have the management qualification, but now they want to upgrade their skills, right? And they want to go back again to the B school, the management school, so they can again apply and develop the some new qualifications. So there is a no age limit for this. Expected cutoff for this 23 July 23 session. So just see this, the Institute of Management Studies, IMS Ghaziabad, this is 85%, Jaipur, Noida is 85%, right? So you can just take up again the screenshot of this slide so that you can just target your institution, right? You can just make a list of your institution where you want to apply, and accordingly, you can just target the required percentile for the exam day, right? So candidates who are appearing for the exam day, so the exam time is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., right? So this is in a afternoon slot, 3 hours examination, and you should reach the venue latest by 1 p.m. because of all the checking, seat arrangement, etc., right? Because this is an online examination, so they will be just checking your fingerprints, etc., retina prints, etc. So all those process will take us some little time. So my suggestion: reach the venue by 1 p.m., right? And latecomers will not be allowed, so don't get late because you are just like enhancing your professional career, right? So you will be a professional person, so just show the professionality and just reach the center at time, right? And take the admit card printout. So just check this checklist, admit card printout, and photo ID proof is there, right? So as I told you, the Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, etc., etc., right? Issued by Government of India, right? So this is very important. So that not by any local authorities or something. Okay. So just take up these papers with you. Right? Apart from this, I suggest do not take anything. Maybe if you are having a say some jewelry, etc., right? Because see, at examination center they can say, okay, we are not allowing this, so just uh, take down all the jewelry, etc., right, at home and go simple, right? Okay, so just take also the printout of your application form. Whatever you have linked the registration form, so just take the printout of this application form, right? And apart from this above mentioned document, nothing is allowed in the examination. Right? And on the admit card, just paste your photograph, right? The photograph which you have uploaded in the registration form, right? Just take this point very important. There should be a no difference in the photographs, right? So whatever the photograph you have just uploaded in the registration form, same photograph you should just paste over your admit card, right? And when you're taking up the examination center, so in your mobile, Arogya Setu app should be there, right? This app should be there, and this app should be activated properly with your registration number, mobile number, right? I suppose now you must be knowing that how to activate this app, and this app should show that your risk ability, right? So your vaccination, everything should be there in the application form, okay? And with the admit card, you will find a self-declaration form for the COVID-19. So just fill this self-declaration form along with the admit card. Okay, so these are the some very important instruction for the examination day. Once you have shown that yes, Arogya Setu app is there and you are not risky for the say, COVID-19, then you need to switch off your mobile and submit to the authorities at an examination center. Right after the examination, you can take back your mobile. Right now, you must take up a blue ballpoint pen. Right, blue color is also important, blue ballpoint pen. And apart from this, nothing is allowed like digital watches, statistical table, calculators, etc. You can just take up a simple watch if you need some time, right? So you can just take up a simple watch. Otherwise, as I told you, the examination is online. So on the computer screen, you will find a watch running in a reverse direction, right? This will show what is the time left. Okay. So as such, there is a no requirement of watch, but still, if you think that you should take, so just take a simple watch, right? And you should wear mask and gloves, etc. And also take a water bottle, transparent water bottle, right? Transparent water bottle and the sanitizer. Done. So all these safety measurements must be followed, right? And you should behave properly for all the instruction for COVID-19, right? Making a distance, not shaking of the hands, etc. Right? So just maintain a proper, decent behavior for the safe prevention of the COVID-19. The new thing they have introduced is adding up the test centers, right? So the exam will be there. 24 new test centers have been added this year, right? So now you can understand the popularity and the importance of this examination. So cities like Amritsar, Chandigarh, Surat, Faridabad, they have been added in the examination as a test center, right? Now you people just again can take up a screenshot of this list of institutions which is there in the July session. So these are the some top institutions which are accepting the ATMA exam score. School of Management, Manipal University, ISBR, Bangalore, Jagan, Rohini. This is in Delhi, right? ASM Institute, Pune, ICBM, Hyderabad, right? This International School of Management and Research, Pune, KIIT, Odisha, Takshila, Jaipur, EMPI, Delhi, NDIM, Delhi, right? So these are the top institutions which are accepting the ATMA scores. So you people can just take up a screenshot, and when you apply, you do the registration, you can just select these institutions for accepting your score. There are 6 sections as we have discussed, and every section is having how many questions? 30 questions, right? So total questions 180, 3 hours of time, right? So 180 questions, 180 minutes. Okay. Now, first section, analytical reasoning skills, part 1. This is a moderate, right? Medium section in terms of difficulty. Verbal skill part, easy to moderate. Quantitative, this is little difficult, right? Little higher side, so moderate to difficult. Now, analytical skill part 2 is getting little difficult. Okay, verbal skill almost easy, moderate, right? And quantitative difficult. So if I read the overall paper, all the 6 sections, so this is medium level of difficulty, right? And the good attempts are also there. So out of say 180 questions, for getting a good percentile for a good college, good BA school, you should attempt around 135 to 145 questions, right? And different section-wise attempts are also mentioned here in the list, right? So these are the say some expected number of attempts which should be there to get a good score, good percentile.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.